Hey, you guys, welcome back to Absolute Harmony. I'm Tiffany, and this reading today is looking at which of your ancestors is your guardian angel. Our ancestors, right now, our spirit guides, um, they're ready for us, they're ready to help us. And while we are journeying to becoming our highest self, sometimes we need some help. And so this reading is to serve as a channel to you and your ancestors, bringing some clarity to who they really are. Also, bringing some light to the areas of your life where they're showing up and some things that they want you to focus on. And so, take your time, take a couple deep breaths, take your time choosing a pile, and I'll see you at your reading. All right, you guys, this is deck number one if you chose the Jasper stone. Let's see which ancestor is your guardian angel. This is feeling very, this could be father, grandfather, definitely a male figure in your life, someone who played an integral role in, no, this was definitely a father or grandfather. Definitely a father or grandfather. The message that they have for you is they're wanting to know why there's some resentment that you have in your heart. It could be about, and sorry, this is for this is a collective reading, so there are a lot of different messages. They're a part of the resentment or anger that they can feel that, and they are wanting, they understand that there is a they weren't there for you the way that they should have been. And this could be because they passed early. This could be because they weren't ready, is the message that I'm getting. They weren't ready to give you, they were scared. Yeah, beat around the bush, right? They were scared. They're not wanting you to let that make you cold. There is, and again, this could be because they physically weren't in your life or because they passed before, but they're wanting you to start in letting go of the anger that you have towards them not being there. It's making it a little difficult, it feels, for you to show up fully for yourself, um, and show up fully for other people, because there's still a, it affects your temper. It, and this person is like the temper you get from them, the temper you get from them. They're, and this could be a conversation that you guys haven't had before, but they're showing me that their childhood wasn't picture perfect. You know, there were some things that kind of led them down the wrong path. And specifically, this could be drinking, this could be sex, this could be drug use. This could be um, cutting. They are not wanting you to continue this cycle. They are not wanting you to continue the cycle. And in saying all of that, this person, I want to make clear, this father figure is not angry. They're not angry. They have, since transitioning, understood and seen clearly the ways that their behaviors have affected you specifically. And now they are wanting you to forgive so that they can help. The um, resentment or anger is something that you guys can work through together, believe it or not, because they also experienced that and has also been shown since transitioning how to help, how to make it better, how to fix it. So I want to explain that whenever we transition, we go to I'll call it an in between sometimes. And that may also be why, if you have, in the moments of feeling disconnected to your, for those of you guys who work with guides and ancestors closely, there may have been a moment where you felt things got very quiet. During that quiet time is when I like to call it class. Our ancestors go to class, our spirit guides go to class. And in this class, they are given like a highlight tape of the things that they did amazingly in their past lifetime, and also the things that they didn't do so well on. And these are the things, both the good and the bad, that will follow them into their next incarnation if those things aren't, the lessons aren't received. And so they are wanting you to know that sorry, there's a plane taking off. They're wanting you to know and trust that they have sat in class with God, with the divine, and it is the divine who takes them through, or our ascended masters, whichever you guys want to, whichever way you go down that path. They are shown how to fix it, and this father figure, this could be father, grandfather, great great grandfather. They learned their lesson. They sat in this class, and they are specifically wanting to apologize um, for their absence. For their absence, whether, and for some of you guys, this is an absence now, where they they see that you are in a delicate place in life. A lot of things are transitioning, and they're wanting to be a part of that so that they can help you. Um, yes, they're wanting to be a part of that. And so there's some talking that you guys have to do, which I'm also here to help with. So I also asked them to give you some messages specifically. And they are, stop and let it all grow around you for a little bit. And deep intuition. And with these cards, they are, they're wanting you to breathe. You have been under a lot of stress, and for some of you guys, it feels like this might be stress around parenting, having children, not, and also not wanting to repeat the cycle. Wanting you to remember to choose yourself first, see what it is that you really need, and they're specifically pointing towards your body, your physical body. stop and let it all grow around you for a little bit. They're showing that sitting outside nature is what your body craves. It's what your body craves, and it's also um, urging you to eat better. Eat better, understanding that you're busy and you have a lot of things going on, and they're showing that you are you can sometimes be an emotional eater. And so in all of that, wanting you to really be still, they're wanting you to really be still so that they can talk to you, so that they can communicate with you. um, and they're saying that they've been trying to communicate with you and you haven't been. It's not ready to hear, not wanting to hear, not sure if it's them. Um, and so I asked if there was something that they wanted you to work on specifically um, for the week. And your card is voice. This was the card that they pulled for you. And this card says, you are here to be known, so speak and be seen. And with this card, I'm showing that they're calming the fire within, getting rid of that anger, the abandonment, all those things. They see that you're wanting to work through those things, and that you are working through those things. And in doing so, it allows your words to be received. It allows your words to be received. They're showing that there's some frustration with being misunderstood. And it's the anger that gets in the way. Even when you don't realize it, it's the anger that gets in the way sometimes. Because you are such a big presence, and your ancestors, this dad in particular, this grandfather, is such a big presence that people feel that. And your squad is looking out for you. Like, that's not really, that's not a bad thing, and that's not your fault at all. It's that people feel that, how protected you are, and then they can also feel the fire that's coming out with your words. And sometimes that fire isn't felt as passion. Sometimes it's not felt as passion. And sometimes it's not coming from a place of passion and love. It's coming from a place of frustration. And so that can make it very difficult for your words to be received. And then really, this father, grandfather, is really stepping in to help you heal that. And then I asked what energy they were bringing into your life. And this was the card, the crested ibis. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. And this bird is the sacred archetypal element of air. As they are, as I'm seeing this bird, they're also showing that that's one of the ways that they might show up for you as a bird. So if you see, they're showing a swan in particular. So some of you guys might see a swan. You might see it in person. You might see a picture of it. And they are wanting you to know that the energy they're bringing to you is one of changing your perspective. Changing your perspective on the world, understanding that everyone is not here to hurt you. And in turn, also seeing how you may have been downplaying yourself big time, not really fully understanding the magnitude of change that you have already created in this world and that you are intended to keep creating. You are, your voice, oh man, your voice. When you talk, you are so captivating. You are so captivating, and it's looking like this is something that you also got from your father. Very charming, very charming, but seeing that there are moments, there are little things that just kind of flip, the switch flips. The switch flips, and they're helping you to control when that switch gets flipped, because they're saying sometimes it's necessary. Sometimes it's necessary to flip that switch. They are it's it, the way that they're showing it to me is they're changing it from a switch to one of the I don't know what you call it, the dimmers. And so reminding you that you are in complete control of your words, of the way that you see the world, of the way that you view the world, the way that you view yourself, most importantly. Understanding that you are enough. And they're also, this father's like, I'm not going anywhere at this point. So whatever happened prior to his transitioning, he's not, he's determined to help you on this journey. There is so much love and sorrow that this father feels, because they weren't there like they should have been, and they don't want to miss that opportunity to now being in the spirit realm, with all this access. Whenever whenever we transition, we're out of the physical body, and so we are not restrained by the knowledge that our brain can hold, or the limitations that the body, the flesh, puts on us, the laws of man. And then one of the ways that they are saying, or showing that you can get in touch with this softer yet clear side of yourself. Now, when I say softer, I don't mean, becoming a pushover, because that ain't what you about. When I say softer, I mean within yourself, allowing, because I'm seeing that you guys are also pretty empathic. You feel a lot, and so sorry, there's a plane taking off. You are to flow like the breeze, you know. You are to flow like the breeze. You are easy. You are easygoing at heart. You really are so easygoing at heart. But because of the difficulties, because of the things that you faced, growing up, especially during childhood, they're really highlighting childhood. And this could go into late teens, maybe, prime time. They're showing that's when the perspective really changed, and so this could be when things really got intense for them as well. And so they're here to help you rewrite that script, wanting to share all the knowledge that they have, all the wisdom, and they're also wanting you to trust what you see. I'm assuming that they are showing you visions. That's what they're saying. They're showing you visions, and you are ignoring them or kind of playing them off as nothing, that's them trying to get in touch with you. And so that is all that I have for you, deck one, with your um, guardian angel, this father, grandfather that you have looking out for you. Um, if you would like to further connect with this ancestor, you can book an ancestral reading with me. You can send me a DM, send me an email. My email address is absoluteharmony44@yahoo.com. So much gratitude to you, so much gratitude to this ancestor, because they are looking out for you. I can see this is going to be a beautiful dynamic with you two. And so, if this reading resonated with you, be sure to share, hit that like, subscribe button, and I will see you soon. Peace. Ayo. This is for deck number 2. If you chose the Angelite stone, we are seeing which ancestor is your guardian angel. Let's see. This is feeling like it could is I'm feeling that it's a woman, and this is a reading for a bunch of you guys. So there's a lot of messages coming in at one time. I just want to make sure I deliver it clearly. So I'm seeing that this is it looks like a young woman. Could be best friend, could be sister, could be a cousin. This young woman, her passing was unexpected. Unexpected, and it was a tough blow. It was a tough blow. And she is wanting you to know that she is also pissed because she wasn't ready to go, but understood that this transition, her transition served a bigger purpose. She's showing that her transition has led or will lead to your awakening. This feels like it could have recently happened, maybe in the last year or two, because it feels very fresh. The wounds that you feel, your grief is still pretty heavy in there. This person is wanting to thank you for looking over their children. And so, nieces, nephews, there were children that this woman held very dear. And so it could be a child, children. It could also be nieces, nephews. It could be your children. It could be, this person could have been a teacher. They could have been involved with, what is this? It looks like maybe a mentoring program. And so they are thanking you for kind of taking over where stepping in where they left off. Sending you much gratitude for doing that for them. They are they are wanting you to really take care of yourself. They see that their departure, it really fucked you up, man. It really fucked you up. It really fucked you up. And this could also, she's showing that this relationship you guys have been friends. You guys have known each other most of your lives. And so, she's wanting you to know that she also feels that heartbreak. She misses you. misses you a lot. She's showing that there are some, um, since this person left, it's been very difficult for you to share. This could be because you've isolated. This could be because um, she's saying you don't have your favorite person to talk to anymore. um, or she says you think you don't have your favorite person to talk to anymore. Um, she's showing that you hold in a lot of emotions and a lot of sadness and a lot of grief because you feel like you have to always be the strong person, the strong woman, the strong black woman for some of you guys. In particular, they're showing that you don't have to hold all that in. You don't have to hold all that in. Your best friend has not left you, and she's showing that there's some music that you guys maybe listen to, dance to. This could be um, some of you guys. This could be like a cheerleading routine or a gymnastics routine. Um, some of you guys may have played sports together, and so it's like they're showing you guys warming up before a game. This could be um, someone that you used to go out and club with and party with. It could be all the things. They are wanting they're wanting to know why you stopped dancing. Why did you stop dancing? She's asking. That was your happy place. The music is your happy place, and it's almost like you don't want to hear it anymore. The songs that the songs, and this could also be um, mothers for some of you guys, or someone who was like a mother, um, not a biological, but felt like a mother, took care of you like a mother. This could also be them coming to you. Um, they are wanting you to get back to dancing, especially they're really wanting you to moving your hips. Um, and they're also showing that it's you've been experiencing like some um, back pain, hip pain, um, issues with your menstrual cycle, really bad cramps, nausea. Um, some of you guys kind of just battling depression on top of all those things. They're wanting you to dance. With dancing, you're moving your hips and it's opening up or harmonizing your sacral chakra. And that is also our womb space. And we hold a lot of emotions. This is the powerhouse for the emotions. This is where our emotions stem from in our womb space. Um, and they're showing that this may also be affecting you financially, because this is the sacral chakra is also um, where our um, prosperity, creation, creativity. This is where the seeds are sown. And so there's some of you guys may have started a project, and when this person left, you may have put that project down completely, like haven't even gone to look at it. Um, so they are urging you to dance, and they are urging you to pick up that book, pick up that um, manuscript, pick up the teaching, pick it back up. You've put down so many beautiful parts of yourself because they left. And she's saying she's here. She's here. She is ready for you to start talking to her again because she misses her best friend. She misses her best friend, and um, she sees that you are a wreck. She sees that you are a wreck. But you're doing what you do because she's like, you are a warrior, which you are. You are a warrior. And it's time to get into what your body really needs. Get into you. She's saying that she is here to, it's almost like shake you awake. She's showing. Um, there have been a lot of things that have, she's saying a lot of things in the last couple years since she left that you've um, been missing. And she doesn't want you to spiral down into this wormhole where you are completely consumed. And she knows, she said, you know what she's talking about. You know, the way, the coping, the way that you cope. And so I asked her what she would like for you to work on. And the card that she got for you is Transitions. It says you have all the inner resources you need to cross whatever bridges arise on your path. And another message. Love your dark side too. And with that card, she's saying she was your dark side. It was, she's showing you guys like yin and yang. You know, you guys were like yin and yang. It was it's like sweet and sassy, you know, like sugar and spice. You guys, you harmonized each other. There was an ebb and flow with you. She's saying that she knows you better than you know yourself. And going back to this transition, she's saying the friendship is not over. It's not over. It's not over. It's the beginning. And I also asked what energy she was bringing into your life. And the card that you got is Hozo. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. The Beauty Way of the Navajo. And I do want to read from this book what this energy is about. And so, hang tight. All right. I am wanting to point out to you that this card is number 1, and there's a butterfly on top of it. They're really wanting me to point that out to you. It seems like they may show up for you as butterflies. You may have a butterfly tattoo. You guys may have both gotten some sort of matching friend's tattoo. Actually, is which they could be saying, or you got a tattoo after her passing. They're really focusing on the tattoo part. Okay, so this card says, you are my sacred earth child, and I'm your divine earth mother. With unconditional love, I provide all that you want and need so that you may fulfill your sacred destiny. We will always belong to each other. And she's really wanting me to emphasize that sentence. We will always belong to each other. With abundance and generosity, I support you, revealing the divine beauty meant for you, so that joy and awe shall fill your soul. Relax now. It is time for you to be healed. Wow. Okay. She's like, that's all she needs to hear. This person is sassy. I like them. I like them. If you would like to further connect with this ancestor of yours, this guardian angel, feel free to DM me or email me at absoluteharmony44@yahoo.com so that we can book you in with an ancestral reading. During that ancestral reading, you guys will be able to have a conversation, get insight on ways that you two can connect a little bit deeper, and also have some conversations that she's saying that there's some advice that you might have wanted from her, or there's something that there's a conversation. And also, if this reading resonated with you, please share with a friend, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel so you are notified when I post more videos. energy healings, guided meditations, sound baths, nutrition tips, all the things. Um, and all those services can also be booked solo, one on one. I hope you have an amazing day. And I really, really, really love how much this ancestor loves you and how much you love them. It is so real and so potent. I hope you have an amazing day. Peace. Hey, you guys, this is deck number 3, the Rose Quartz. Looking at which of your ancestors is your guardian angel. And I can already tell you, I felt it while I was flipping the cards. This is mom, grandma, and they are so excited. They're like, let's just jump right into it. They don't they don't play. They don't waste time. They're very blunt and straightforward in this lifetime. Let's get straight to the point. I like that. They are it's like they have been, I'm sorry, they have been waiting so long. She has been waiting so long to get in touch with you. And she is the kind of person that once she gets going and gets talking, once you piss her off, once you upset her, she is going to talk and talk and talk and talk and talk your ear off. And she's saying that she misses that, and she knows that you miss it too. Only the best for my baby is what she's saying. So, I also asked what messages that they had for you. And in that, there is some, and I want to remind you guys that this reading is for a group. And so there will be some things that may not resonate. There may be some things that they want to talk to you about in private, is what they're saying. So with the messages, they are putting emphasis on the way that they left. So there's a couple different options that they're showing. There seems to have been an underlying health ailment, and it's also showing that it was very sudden. And so this could be and this could also be old age, because there's heavy grandma energy in here as well. I'm feeling with the moms in particular, the moms they're showing, is that there was an underlying health ailment. It could be something with the heart or something with the throat. It could also have been cancer, ovarian cancer specifically. They're showing may have with the mothers. You are so loved and missed and held right now. She is wanting you to know, even though she left, she's showing that as soon as she transitioned, she came right back to protect you. Because there was I'm sorry, they have a lot. She has a lot to say. What she's showing is that you are so sensitive to energies that she knew you would feel when she left. And so she's confirming for some of you guys that feeling you had, that voice that you heard, was in fact her telling you, hey, I gotta go. And for some of you guys, it was almost like there needed to be some distance between you, so you might not have been there as she transitioned. it seems like some of you guys may be in a different location, different state, city, um, when she left, when she passed, when she transitioned, um, confirming that you did in fact feel her. She did in fact reach out to let you know that her soul was transitioning, and knowing how devastating that would be, she came right back. She came right back and is wanting to hold you through this process, seeing that your heart is, it's like that ripped your heart out of your chest, and you just were like, I don't need this anymore. I don't need that anymore. Let's just get that out of the way. Burn it. Do whatever you want with it. And the moment you toss it to the side, your mom, abuela, um, grandma, someone's abuela is coming in here, and they're coming in hot. And I'm sorry for those of you guys. Someone's abuela is coming in here hot, and they are wanting to know why you haven't reached out to her yet. Why haven't you reached out to her yet? She's saying that she's sending you all these signs, and she is trying to get in touch with you, and then all the moms come into. All the moms are coming into with the same thing. Why haven't you reached out to them yet? I have your heart right here. I have your heart right here, and I'm holding it, and I'm trying to merge with you again, is what she's saying. I'm trying to merge with you again. You guys are so sensitive to energies, and they're really wanting to emphasize that you have to be careful, who you're around, the environment that you are around, protecting yourself, covering yourself, and not just in a not just saying your prayers at night. That's not what they're saying. They're wanting you to really sit down and intentionally covering your spirit self, protecting your spirit self, and they're wanting you to protect your mind. They're like, sometimes Jermaine, the overthinking is what they're showing. The overthinking. She's showing you guys as a reflection of each other in that in that aspect. She was also an overthinker, wanting you to allow her back into your heart space, understanding that she never left, understanding that she is wanting to help you navigate, because she's showing that there are some huge, sorry, there's a plane taking off. There are some huge accomplishments that um, you guys have achieved some amazing things since this woman passed, and you feel like she wasn't there to celebrate it with you. And she's like, absolutely, I was in the front fucking row making a bunch of fucking noise like I would have done in real life. And those are her exact words. She is cheering for you, and she's also wanting you to not be so stubborn. Some of you guys are very, very stubborn and not wanting to. She's saying let go, but in letting go, it's not letting go of the physical vessel. Letting go of the physical vessel. I was going to say there's no. Letting go of the physical vessel doesn't mean that you are letting go of her. Letting go of the physical vessel allows her to come in and show up fully. And in that fully, that means not being restricted by the rules of the body, by the skin, by the flesh, for a lot of you guys, for the religion. A lot a lot of you guys haven't communicated with them, with her, because, and for some of you guys it might be both actually, both um, grandmother and mother. Don't let, she's saying, don't let the laws of man keep you from what your heart truly desires. And in that, it's almost as if she's trying to wiggle you out of a box, um, trying to shake you, trying to shake you out of. It's almost as if you're stuck. There's some. Sorry, I'm trying to feel out what this stuck feeling is. For some of you guys, it may be stuck in a relationship, a romantic relationship in particular. For others, it may be stuck in religion, and in that, understanding that um, your relationship with the divine is not what they told you it's supposed to look like. And this is it's the the parts of religion that and this feels like you were probably raised in the church, brought up in the church. um, the parts of there are parts of this religion that is, there's such a deep-rooted fear in connecting with your ancestors that it has literally um, put a wall up, put a wall up. And for some of you guys, she's like, I've been banging on your door, I've been banging on your door. And so that, sorry, there's another plane. That can mean that you are literally hearing um, cabinets, doors, um, knocking sounds, and others may feel a literal like knocking on your heart. That's her trying to get in touch with you. I will say that this woman is loving you hard, loving you so hard, loving you so hard, and feeling how bad you miss her nagging in your ear, is what she's saying. Those conversations, she's like, she needs her mommy. He needs his mommy. Wow, it's like they drop the mic and they're like, that's it. That's all we got to say. We said what we got to say. And I can see that's probably how they, that's how it was in real life. It's like, hey, you're going to hear what I have to say. Give it a moment. Let it settle in. I'm going to go over here and make you something to eat because I know it's going to upset you. Or I know you're going to need to be held afterwards. This energy is so nurturing. It's so nurturing. And I can feel that you so need to be nurtured right now. And that's not, she's wanting to emphasize that nurturing and intimacy, careful not to confuse it with sex. Careful not to confuse it with sex. Remembering that you are sensitive to energies and that these partners that you're laying with, you're soaking up some of their shit too. And again, that's also, she's bringing back the importance of you covering yourself, mind, body, and soul. Okay. Other messages that she has for you. Release. And again, this is going right back to release the tie to the physical body, to her physical body, because there is so much more to her, so much more to her. And she's even showing some past lives. Some of you guys may have been experiencing or seeing past lives, not quite sure what it was you were experiencing. Some of you guys may have visions. I'm seeing some of you guys may have visions. This could also be very vivid dreaming. Um, yeah, very, very vivid dreaming. Waking up and sometimes not being sure if you're awake or asleep. And she's wanting you to take care of her, take care of your body. Release what you thought you were. Release who you were told to be. Am I saying that correctly? Release who you were told you're supposed to be. With that, it's almost as if some of you guys are, you might be in careers, relationships, friendships, feeling a lot like careers and relationships though, that aren't sitting right with you. Release that. Release all of it. Allow her to help. And I asked what she would like for you to focus on. And radical self-acceptance is the card that you got. And it says, you are perceived the way you perceive yourself. And I do want to read from the book, so hang tight. All right, radical self-acceptance. The relationship you have with yourself informs how you relate to others. The way you see yourself affects how you perceive others and assume how they see you. The expectations you place on yourself are reflected in the disappointments you experience from and the judgments you make upon others. When we only accept the best parts of ourselves, we mirror such conditional acceptance towards others and the world. Drawing this card calls for a time of deep reflection. They are really wanting you to sit with the not so savory parts of yourself and understand that even though you may not like these parts of you, they are parts of you. And you need the light and the dark. You need the yin and the yang. It's not about removing these aspects or covering them up, pretending that they don't exist. It's about the ebb and the flow. It's about the ebb and the flow. You accept, judge, and connect with others to the extent that you accept, regard, and connect with yourself. Again, wanting you to go deeper. Wanting you to go deeper. Some of you guys, and she's showing the overthinking again. Some of you guys are very protective of your feelings and your emotions. And mom, grandma, abuela is really wanting you to start to journal. And she's showing that sometimes you are so busy that you don't have time to sit and write. And she's showing you making a voice diary. So just recording yourself and there are a lot of things, and some of you guys may even you may be in like a sister circle, talking to a therapist. And even in these things, you are still holding back pieces of yourself. This radical self-acceptance is, she's focusing first on your physical body. It's almost as if that's all that you see. That's what your focus has been on. She's wanting you to come inward now and she's saying, ask why these parts of yourself don't make you feel comfortable. For a lot of you guys, I'm really seeing solar plexus and sacral chakra. With the sacral chakra, that is the mother womb. That is the mother. That is the womb space. That is our portal to, between realms. That is the portal between realms. That is also where our creation and our abundance are manifested here. It's our emotions. It's how we navigate our emotions. A lot of you guys, hip pain, back pain, lower back pain, and specifically, And some of you guys may also suffer with heartburn. There's a lot of um, forgiveness that needs to take place. Forgiveness. And she's saying, sorry, um, some forgiveness for both yourself and others. This other person that they are referring to is someone close to you. I don't want to put all y'all business out here on the internet. Um, there's some forgiveness that she's wanting to help you. There's not saying the whole story, and it's affecting how you view yourself. Um, Again, calling attention to your sacral chakra. A lot of these things, a lot of these wounds happened in the womb for you guys. Just again indicating that the person that she's wanting you to dive deeper into the relationship with is your mother, and the obligation that you feel you have to um, the obligation you have to her. That's sitting in there. Menstrual problems. Some of you guys may fertility issues, difficulties acknowledging and sitting with emotions. They're coming up to the solar plexus now. They're showing that as you're working on your relationship with food, there are some things that will come up for you. That confidence, really, this is the light that is you, that shines forward here in your solar plexus. This is the confidence. This is the knowing that you are the shit. You are the bomb. That's it. And also in the solar plexus, that's where our intuition lies, that gut feeling. You guys are very, very intuitive, very intuitive. And that's why they sent you that message before they passed. They didn't send it in words. They sent it the way that they knew you would receive it, by feeling. And I asked how they show up for you in this lifetime, or from this moment on, how they'll show up for you. And you got Hathor, or Het Haru. She is my favorite deity. She is an ancient Cometian, or ancient Egyptian goddess. She is the divine mother. She is the ancient mother. She has been worshipped long before she was acknowledged. I'm sorry, your ancestors are still trying to talk to me. They are showing up to you as that. They're saying sensuality. They're trying to wake you up, trying to get you to dance, get to move more. They're also bringing in plant medicine. And Het Haru, or Hathor, is also helping you with your integration. And with the integration, she's showing, mom, grandma, abuela, is showing that it's almost as if you feel like you're two different people. She's wanting to help you merge those two people. Again, the ebb and flow. And with Hathor, with Het Haru being the divine mother, she also rules the sacral chakra. Radical self-acceptance, you guys. Knowing that you are divine, knowing that you are safe, knowing that you are protected, because mama ain't playing when it comes to you, okay? She's not playing when it comes to you. And so that is all I'm seeing in your reading. If you would like to connect further with this ancestor, finish conversations, ask questions to them, you can DM or send me an email at absoluteharmony44@yahoo.com, and we can get you booked for an ancestral reading. During an ancestral reading, you'll be able to connect specifically with mom, grandma, abuela, and have the conversations, and also a moment to celebrate together. Because they're saying that there were some moments you wish she was there to celebrate with you. Such a beautiful woman. Such a beautiful woman. Yes. So gratitude to them, gratitude to your mom, grandma, abuela, and gratitude to you. Gratitude to my guides for allowing me to be a channel. Allowing me to be a channel for this. This is what makes my heart happy. Connecting people with their ancestors, because they have so much knowledge and wisdom to share. And it helps to release some of the grief, you know? And so sending you so much love, compassion, and peace today and the rest of your days. I'll talk to you soon. Peace. Oh, and if this video resonated with you, please hit the like button below, subscribe, share it with a friend. Gratitude, gratitude. Okay, now I'm out. Peace. Ayo, this is deck number 4. If you chose, I believe this is either Opalite or Moonstone. I want to say Opalite. Let's see which of your ancestors is your spirit guide, or which one of your ancestors is your guardian angel. Actually, it's interesting because this is my cosmic pile. It's my cosmic pile. And so yeah, they are they're already hopping right into it. These are your guides from, or your ancestors from another lifetime, which is why they are referring they're referring to themselves as spirit guides, because that may be also how you refer to them or how I will refer to them. But these are your cosmic relatives. And I will say that this is a collective reading. And so some of you guys may be from different planets. If that makes sense. Some of you guys might be from different planets. With that being said, I know a lot of you guys are from a blue planet, because that is the main guide that's popping up here. The blue avians specifically. And they're also showing me the planet Mintaka and the, what is this planet? Starts with the U. And this planet is, it looks very very smoky, almost like a mint green, like a light green color. So I asked them messages that they had for you, and one of the things that they're shouting is, you need to remember who you are, and you need to stop ignoring us when we're talking to you. With the High Priestess, they are wanting you to and there's also some dragons coming in here too. All right, they're still coming. There, we're gonna rattle all these guys off here. So we've got dragons coming in. We also have some inner earth beings. Um, I'll say they look kind of like worms. Those of you guys who recognize these beings as your spirit guide, um, or your ancestors may not. I'm assuming you wouldn't need me to go into so much detail, um, because I don't want to spend too much time describing. When again, this reading is stuff your soul already knows. I'm just kind of maybe bringing it to the forefront. Inner earth beings. What is this being here? These, there's also some beings that look sort of, picture, they they're gray. They look almost like if elephants had two legs. So picture an elephant standing upright, um, on two legs, and the arms are kind of long and spindly. Um, and the trunk is, it's a nose, but it's almost pig-like, um, in the way that it looks. A snout, perhaps. Um, anyway, their messages for you. They are wanting you to remember who you are. They are ready to show you the cosmic side of yourself. They are wanting to show you why you're so drawn to certain stars in the sky, why you have this sudden pull towards astrology, astronomy, understanding the planets. Some of you guys may have a, um, they're calling it maybe an obsession with the moon. And it's not an obsession. Let me just clarify that. Um, you may feel like it's an obsession, or maybe because you're not, it's not very clear why yet consciously. The moon is, the moon represents the Divine Mother. The moon represents the emotions. It represents the subconscious. It represents the darkness, the softer side of creation. And they're also showing that as, it's, they're showing the moon as the portal to these other realms. And so when you are in the moonlight, it feels almost as if your heart is opening, your heart is opening, and it's like there's an umbilical cord almost, um, where you are able to receive. And so for a lot of you guys, you may sit under the moonlight to cleanse. You may sit under the moonlight to, um, just be in nature, because it feels safe, it feels soft. Um, these guides are so vast, and they're wanting to help you remember, and they're almost, they're showing as they have brought to you the tools, the connections to, um, diving into yourself, to diving into this lifetime. They're showing that there are difficulties that you're facing. Um, feels very repetitive. You keep running into the same wall over and over. This could be, it's feeling like, sorry, I just want to feel this out and see what this feeling really is. They're wanting to help you from repeating the same cycles of lack. There's a, there's a persistent fear of lack that they're wanting to help you with. And although this could pertain to finances as well. The lack that they are emphasizing is self perception and self worth. There is a it's 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 like there's a comparing of yourself to others, and this is, I'm feeling like a lot of you guys might be healers um, already, because they're showing um, that you are surrounded by people who are also capable of doing like-minded things, um, and there's a inadequacy that you feel. Why can't I do that? It's not happening fast enough. I don't want it to look like this. They're they're showing that they are handing things to you in order, if this makes sense. They're handing you pieces of your story. Um, they're handing you pieces of your story, and it's almost like there are pieces that you're not wanting to look at. Expectations. The insecurity that you're feeling is rooted in expectation. Almost expecting, because you are surrounded by these other people, for your journey to look like theirs. It's not supposed to look like theirs. It's not supposed to look like theirs, and it's showing that it's frustrating you, and it's making you feel like you are not capable. Getting into the mind, getting into the mind. That's They're helping you. These guys are persistent and they are adamant. They are here to help you get your mind right, is what they're saying. They're here to help you navigate this realm, specifically because they're saying you haven't been here on earth that long. Some of you guys probably feel like, I don't belong on this planet. It's because you've spent more lifetimes on other planets and other constellations and other galaxies than you have on Earth. And so being a human being is uncomfortable for you. Being in skin is uncomfortable for you. Just looking at society and the way things go, it's like this doesn't make sense. I don't understand why, how it what is this clusterfuck? Essentially, they are wanting to help you because they're saying, one, you need it, and they are your immediate ancestors. There's a uh, for a lot of you guys, these ancestors also showed up in this lifetime in a physical vessel. And you know which ancestor that is, because there was a special connection there. Um, and they're now talking about this is a loved one. Specifically, this could be it's feeling like a grandparent that passed. For some of you guys, they may have passed recently. For others, you may have never even met them in this lifetime. Your spirit guides, your cosmic ancestors, are wanting you to know that they've come to this realm as physical beings and have been trying to show up to you as physical beings, and it's almost like you can't accept it. You don't want it to look like that because you are so comfortable up in the stars, up in the galaxies. Um, you are here for the human experience. And in order to really get that human experience, you have to uh, find that confidence, uncover that confidence because you already have it. Know that you are already enough. You already have the tools. You already have the tools to navigate this world. Being on earth, being a person, being a human being is about experience. It's about being able to touch, feel, smell, see, hear. Be mindful that you are not spending so much time in other dimensions that you are neglecting what's happening here in this realm. And also the importance, that's also what they're showing, why it's so important that you um, connect with them, because they are as they're showing up in these physical vessels, um, this is your, they're in there really, really focusing now on the throat chakra. Um, sorry, my knees, you guys. In coming and grounding and settling in and accepting, looking at, analyzing, and when I say analyze, I know some of you guys are overthinkers, not over analyzing it, allowing your soul to analyze it. Does it feel right? Am I comfortable here? And they're really focusing on wanting you to look at your relationships. Wanting you to look at your relationships, finding the safety in it. Finding the safety in it. Because they're showing that a lot of you guys are, you're here with your soul, your star family. You're here with your star family. They're saying they're already here. They're already here. The expectations, wanting it to look a certain way. Wanting it to look a certain way. Other messages I ask for them, from them. Seek inspiration in unusual places and seeing things for what they are. Again, you guys, your guides are really wanting to help you navigate the discomforts of being a human being. They really are. They know that you're uncomfortable. And they are, it's almost like getting ready to smack vases off of shelves and really starting to make some noise, because they're ready. They're ready for physical contact, is what they're saying specifically. And with that physical contact, they're showing them, your cosmic ancestors, they're showing an energetic clearing and grounding, and also a harmonizing of yourself with your physical body, is what they're showing in particular. And if that's the service you're interested in, that is something that I can do for you. Asking them what it is that they want you to focus on. They have a lot to say. Sorry, you guys. Responding, not reacting. Some things that they want you to work on. And creative power. With responding, not reacting, the only control we have is in how we respond to the hand we are dealt. And they're literally showing a human hand, as I guess this is when you were making your agreements to come back to Earth. They're showing them handing you a physical hand and trusting, knowing that you are more than capable of handling this physical incarnation. And then with creative power, release your alchemical energy into the world. I just want to show you that one. See how she's pregnant? That might be significant for some of you guys. And not just pregnant with child, although some of you guys may be, but also pregnant with ideas. You guys are so creative and have a lot of ideas that you're sitting on. Don't allow that idea that was given to you by someone else. Someone else made you feel as if you weren't enough, and you accepted it. Not accepting that, releasing that, and really being confident in your ideas. The ideas that you're sitting on, the things that you haven't shared, the healing medicine that you haven't shared, the ideas, the projects, the movies, some of you guys may be fashion designers. I'm seeing a lot of creative art. I'm seeing a lot of healing. A lot of these things, put them out into the world, because the world needs them. The world needs them. And know that they are divine. Know they are a part of you. We need you. We need you. And they're saying you're ready. Your cosmic ancestors pulled a few, or gave a few astrology cards. And we've got the North Node, which talks about faith. Sorry, it'd be easier to just show it to you, right? And then we have Pluto, death, transformation, partnerships, and trine. It's time. It's time, you guys. It's time. You are stepping into who you are supposed to be. You are stepping into who you are supposed to be. Be careful not to get so caught up in your thoughts and the confusion that it distracts you from planting the physical seed of your abundance, is what they're saying. Really looking at Pluto here, like that is they're wanting the discomfort that you are experiencing right now it talks to what you're becoming, the layers you're releasing. Because I see some of you guys you feels like rock bottom. You're coming up. You're coming up. It's almost over. It's almost over. And specifically, they're giving 3 weeks for some of you guys. I'm not sure if you have some sort of deadline or what's happening in 3 weeks, but there's some significant changes that are going to happen over the next few weeks. By 3 weeks from now, things should be a little clearer. In the meantime, focus on controlling your mind, pulling yourself back down into your physical body. Okay? Let's see how the energy that they're showing up as for you guys. The energy that they're showing up as. Card, please. They're going to make me shuffle for a while. Card, please. Transmutation and beauty. You guys are so powerful. And Osiris is stepping in, or as he's showing himself, stepping in front of you to lead the way. To lead the way. There is some baggage that you have to set down that's not yours so that you can receive. And they're showing you are literally being reborn. You are coming down the birth canal. They're like 8 centimeters dilated. And with Osiris, a lot of you guys, there's some sex magic coming up with this card as well. As it was Osiris's lingam that was used by his wife Isis to repopulate the world. He's wanting you to know that you are the seed. You are the seed here on this planet. You are meant to share your gifts with everyone. It's destined. It's destined. And your cosmic ancestors are here to help you. All right, that is all I have for this pile, deck number 4. If you are interested in an energy clearing and ancestral reading, either of those services, private meditation, you can DM me, send me a message, email me at absoluteharmony44@yahoo.com. I would love to further connect you with your cosmic ancestors, and I would also love to provide you with that energetic upgrade, harmonizing all the chakras, clearing the things that are ready to be cleared. That service is a total reboot. It starts with your crown, goes down to your root. We will go in and we will look at what's affecting each chakra, what's ready to be released, what's ready to be pulled forward, what's ready to be received. Taking our time, going through all of the chakras and firmly grounding you into yourself, into Mama Earth, into Father Geb, to be held and supported. Again, you can send me an email, absoluteharmony44@yahoo.com, or check me out on Instagram, Facebook. Yep, I'm not that tech savvy, so those are the only 2 I have. Have an amazing day, you guys. So much gratitude to your cosmic ancestors. So much gratitude to you. So much gratitude to my guides. You guys are amazing. You are so powerful. Remember that. Have an amazing day. Peace.